For the
All right,
record.
we'll get started with Bryce. We'll start in the back right.
Bryce, congratulations. You have been a guy that has always lived to come through in the big moments. You did so a couple of times here during your short time here, and you did it tonight. Just the overall motion of being able to come through with the big hit that propels your team to the World Series.
Yeah, I mean, I keep saying it right. I mean, the opportunity to be able to be in that situation, I'm not there unless JT, gets that hit in that at bat. I told K-Long before I walked up the steps, I said, let's give him something to remember. Just that moment. I mean, just being able to do it at home. I didn't want to get back on that flight to San Diego. I just didn't want to get on a 5.5-hour flight. I wanted to hang out at home and enjoy this at home with these fans, with this organization, this fan base. I thought you threw the ball really well today. We got too early on them, and then kind of sat around and didn't do much against them, and we're able to pick it along and get to where we needed to be to have that shot, to have that moment. And I want to thank JT in front of me for getting on there and giving me that opportunity in that moment.
Marcus on the front left.
Bryce, I don't know if you were a typical kid's dream of that moment. Was it as good as you imagined it would be?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all think in our backyards it's the World Series, right? Every moment, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, 3-2 count, best pitcher on the mound in the World Series, so you dream about it, but also you dream about that next step. You dream about that next one. And so I'm looking forward to that next one. I think we're all looking forward to that next one. And this is great. I mean, to be able to be the last National League team standing right now. The Philadelphia Phillies, we're here. We're ready to go in that next round, and we got 4 more. We're going to enjoy this as a team, as a group, but we got 4 more.
Barry in the middle on the right side aisle.
Bryce, you could have gone to the World Series after your rookie year. You could have gone a couple other times. You never did. I wonder how, having been through those experiences, affects how you appreciate what you're going through now.
Not much. I don't like looking back. I like to look forward, and, being able to be here in Philadelphia. I'm grateful for this team. I'm grateful for this organization, what they've done for us this year, being able to go out and get Dave Dombrowski to make the moves they needed to make. And I said it earlier, in the early rounds, this is kind of his baby right here. This is kind of his first year of what our team kind of looks like now that we've had, free agency after COVID, all that kind of stuff. So this is our group. This is who we are. And I've said it before, I feel like we're built for October because the team that we do have. We got 2 horses in the bullpen for us. We've got, the 3 up front for us as starters, and, the 5 guys at the top in our lineup, and then down to our rookies. I mean, I don't think people realize how good our rookies are, how much they've showed up for us this year and continue to show up. I mean, Bryson had, really good swings today. I thought Marshy had some good at-bats as well. It just didn't happen for him. But I thought we battled, we grinded. And being able to have the outcome that we did today was huge.
Russell, and then to Tyler.
Bryce, you've talked about the last week or so, the opportunity to be here. Not many get the opportunity that you've had your entire career, going back to cover of SI at 16, to be here a couple of days after your 30th birthday, going to the World Series. I'm curious, what has this journey been like for you from that start at 16 when you're this phenom to now where you can look at going to the World Series? What's this journey been like for you?
Yeah, I think kind of back to Barry, right? I don't like looking back. I like looking forward and moving forward. This game is always, what have you done for me lately? And that's how it's always been. So I think as a team, we never doubted who we are or our identity as a team. Guy gets hurt, we're going. Manager gets fired, we're going. So on a team level, I think we're right where we need to be. On a personal level, like I said, I don't like looking back. But I'm grateful for the experiences that I went through when I was younger to get to where I am today. As a teammate, as a person, father, everything. I'm grateful for the people around me. You know, I'm so lucky to have the parents that I do. I'm so lucky to have my beautiful wife and kids that support me each day as well, and teammates in there that are not just teammates, but you know, some of my best friends. You know, so I'm very fortunate for the experiences I did have from the time I was 16 all the way through, because it is, you know, has kind of molded me into, you know, what I am today. And I think you can always get better. I think you can always, you know, in all facets of life, not just on the baseball field, but I think you can always get better in life no matter what. So I want to continue to do that for, you know, my family, for my teammates and everybody around me.
Tyler.
Bryce, two questions. Every crowd, you know, when a team is winning, is pumped up and happy. What, in your experiences here, makes this crowd different, distinguishes the Philadelphia environment from others?
It's Phillies, man. It's Philly, man. They hate you. You know, like the other team on the other side, they can't stand, you know, unless you're wearing Philly red or you're a Philly, they don't like you. You know, and I love that. I love every emotion that they have. I did it as an opposing player for a long time, and I wanted that. I wanted that emotion from the fans. I wanted that emotion from the fan base. And you know, they just want you to work hard. They want you to play hard. They want you to be, you know, who you are, no excuses. They don't care if you're hurt or if you're not feeling good or if you didn't sleep the night before, or, you know, they don't care, because they pay their hard-earned dollar to get to the ballpark every day for us, and they're doing it right now, you know, for us during the playoffs. And they just want you to work hard. They don't care. They just want you to grind for them. They want you to go out there and play the best baseball you can no matter what. And I loved walking in as an opposing player knowing that I was going to get absolutely blasted by these fans. And it was what it was, and I loved it. And it made me want to come here and play, because I knew how much they cared. I knew how much they love their players, and how much passion, how much drive they all have. You know, and everybody talks about, you know, the blue-collarness of this city and the fight that they have, and it just rubs off on all of us. I've said it multiple times. You know, we have 46,000 people in the stadium. It's 46,026, because we're all in this together, no matter what, where they're at, who they are, where they come from. If you got Phillies across your chest and you're a fan, you're part of our team, you're part of our organization, and you fight with us each day.
Yeah, and when you come through in that moment for them and for your team and everything, you know, Reese threw the bat and he flipped the bat. You had a more subdued but still sort of intense reaction. Like, tell me what you're thinking as you're looking at your bench after you hit that home run, and how you reacted the way you did.
You know, I hit the ball and I just looked at my dugout and kind of, it's for all of them. It's for this whole team. It's for this whole organization. We haven't been here for a long time. It's for every single fan that is here now and that isn't here. You know, it's for all of them. No matter, you know, like I said, where you came from, who you are, you got Phils on your chest, your family. And I really believe that. That's from right here. I feel that each day when I walk into the ballpark, and that's it, man. It's everybody that has Phillies on their chest is family, man.
David up in the front.
It's kind of interesting that you got to have a little moment with Jason Worth before the game. He's a guy who kind of is a testament to what winning means in this city. And I mean, you've seen it with all those 08 guys that have been coming back in through here. Was wondering, has he ever said it? Have you guys ever talked about kind of what it means to win here? I mean, did he say anything to you today? Has he said anything to you, you know, when you were teammates?
Yeah, he pissed me off because he threw that ball so hard.
He did.
Golly,
He did.
I had no idea he was throwing it. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I got to play a game. Thank goodness I'm a catcher, right? Or I used to be. Jeez, I wanted to kill him. So J-Dub. But no, I mean, when we talked about coming in here in 2016, 2017, 2018, you know, early in my career as well in 2012, he said this place was electric. And there was nothing like winning in Philadelphia. There was nothing like the fans in Philadelphia. And I remember in 2017, he was sitting there and we were talking, and I had a great series coming in, and had a really good series when I came in late in 17 here. And he looked at me and said, "You're going to be a Philadelphia Philly, dude." And I said, "Yeah, you're right, probably, because this place is a launching pad at the time." But I didn't really think anything of it at that moment, besides I liked hitting here, right? And I love the fan base and how they reacted and how they were. But anybody that comes in from from the 80 team or 93 or 08 or 09, that's all they talk about. They love you. It's a lot of fun when you win, and it's tough when you lose. And that's what it is. I mean, they'll let you know, and it is what it is. I mean, it's just a fan base that cares. They care so much about your team or about the team, and they care so much about how we go out there and react to certain situations. And like I said, it's all of us in it together. And if we didn't have our fans the last couple of days or the last 3 weeks, we wouldn't be where we are right now at all, because home field advantage is real in Philadelphia.
I mean, when you're looking forward, then does it mean, obviously you want to win a World Series, you want to get a ring, but does kind of like the legacy aspect of it mean anything to you, that you could be the one up there on that scoreboard that they're replaying your home runs and you're out throwing out the first pitch and you're here forever?
There's no thought right now, man. I got 10 more years. I got a long time, man.
Up here in the front on the right.
But looking a little less that far ahead, you got 4 or 5 days off. What will that mean for you guys? And then presumably you're going to Houston, where you just saw a few weeks ago, and have an idea better what to expect from them.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we played tomorrow. I think our team, that's how we are. We want to keep playing. We want to keep grinding. I didn't even know we had 4 or 5 days off. I had no idea. So,
Friday.
yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's a long time. But no, I mean, I think that's a really good team, whoever it is, if it's Houston or if it's New York. You never know in baseball what can happen. So that series is, I know it's 3-0, but you never know. But if it is Houston or if we do go there, it's a really good team. They know how to win. They've been there before. Good pitching staff. I mean, it is what it is, but I think as a team, we don't care who we play. We just want to go in there and do our job.
And today, Wheels comes out of the game. It's raining like crazy. Sir Anthony, throws 3 wild pitches. What are you guys thinking then? I mean, you had the lead and then suddenly you're behind again.
Play 27 outs. That's been our big thing. You play 27 outs no matter, what's going on in the game or the situation or the weather or anything. We don't care any situation that's going on. We just want to play those 27 outs and see who's winning at the end.
We'll take one last one in the second round last.
Yeah, Bryce, when you're in those situations where, game is on the line, things of that nature, how do you balance your own self-confidence between the tendency to try to play hero ball and just try to hit a home run rather than just maybe get the best hit that you can have the best at-bat that you can get in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I think the moment, right? I think the opportunity is huge, but you're grateful for that opportunity. I think if you go in with gratitude in the at-bat, it doesn't matter, what happens. You're going to get any pitch and any count to try to do damage. And, I think JT getting on was huge for us. I knew if I hit a ball into the gap or anything, JT was going to score. So I wasn't trying to do too much in that situation at all. I took my chances early in the at-bat and kind of was like, okay, here we go. What do I need to do to just get him over or get this job done? Because I got a really good hitter behind me as well. Knowing that, one of the best relievers, best closers in the National League's warming up, we needed to strike then and there, and we were able to do that.
Thanks a lot, Bryce. Congratulations.
You good?
See you in a few days.
You good?